Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Reverend Dream. Today's message comes from the book Done by Carl Schmidt. Who do you say Carl Schmidt is, Dream? He is a senior pastor at Emmanuel Baptist Church in Newington, Connecticut. He and his wife Dana have 3 children and enjoy serving the Lord and spending time together as a family. Cary book includes Discover Your Destiny, Life Quest, and others. But today, his book is called Done. I was overlooking this book and seeing a few of the thoughts. And we'll read you the introduction first. And it reads, excuse me as I try to get my lighting right. If God was willing to sit down with you personally and allow you to air your questions, reasons, thoughts, or through your doubts and pose any challenge, would you take him up on his offer? Would you be willing to investigate his claims and understand his purpose? Would you be willing to believe him? Friend, he has given you just that invitation. In Isaiah 1:18, the Bible says, "Come now, and let us reason together, saith the Lord." Now, I'm going to take a break real quick and say, God tells us to reason with one another. Nowadays, those days are almost over. When you tell someone your opinion or your thought, they don't want to hear it. So it's a real difficult time that we're living in. So we always want to remember what this says. God said, now let us reason together. And that's what we must do. We must know that together, only then can we find out the true answers. Because you might be able to enlighten me, and I might be enlightening you. Friend, he has given you such an invitation, so we've got to follow that. You know what I mean? All right, it says, God isn't intimidated by your questions, and he isn't surprised by your doubts. In fact, quite the opposite is true. He is fully aware of every detail of your life. And still, he invites you to approach him personally and reason with him through your life's questions. I hope you will do just that through these pages of this book. Find a quiet place, open your heart, and consider the message of the Bible. A message that is diluted and distorted by religious systems, but is simple and powerful to the human heart. You see, there's a message in the Bible, one with incredible implications for your life. Yet you won't find it in the pulpits of most churches or in the pages of most Christian books. It is a message understandable to a little child, but missed by so many full-grown adults. It's a message that is veritable by intelligent reason, but only accepted by simple faith. It could change your life forever. It is the most important message you will ever consider. It is literally life and death. Could you spare a few minutes to understand this message? I don't know where this little book finds you or how it came to you, but I don't believe it's by an accident. Perhaps you were searching for some answers about life. Perhaps you're cynical of organized religion, but somewhat curious about the truth of God. By now, you know there's one more to this life, than just time. And you know in your heart that you are more than just a body. There must be a purpose, a reason for it all. There must be hope. There must be more than just birth, life, death, and endless evolutionary cycles, randomly headed nowhere. You must be more valuable than that. And your future must mean more than that. And I agree. Deep within, you know these things because they are written in your heart, etched into your conscience, like a deeply woven thread, impossible to remove. These truths are part of your spiritual genetics. You know, you were created because your world shows intelligent design. You know your Creator must be good because He created so many good things. Yet you live in a world with pain and problems, with questions and doubts. You live in a world where God has given you enough information to know He exists. But deep within, you long for more. You know there's more, but God promises to give you more if you seek Him. Are you willing for a moment to consider the thought that God truly does exist and He cares about you? Are you willing to see reliable evidence and consider what it might mean for your life? For your conclusion about life, death, eternity are established on faulty information. Suppose for a minute that there truly is a God. Suppose that He created you and He loves you intensely. Imagine that He has a perfect, eternal purpose for you, but that you are now being held hostage by a ruthless enemy whom you cannot see and who is bent on destroying you. Imagine that this loving God is on a rescue mission to save you. And this is all going on behind the scenes of your life, behind the visible wall of your day-to-day existence. Maybe you've never given it a moment's thought. If you could know for sure where you would spend eternity, if you could forever put away every fear you've ever had, if this incredible loving God were knocking at your door right now, offering to rescue you from it all, would you let Him in? Would you give Him a chance? Wouldn't you want to know this God? If being loved by God matters to you, then all I ask is that you give Him a chance to connect with Him with your heart through the pages of this book. Keep reading. I think you're going to like the story. Now, if you really comprehended any of this and it meant something to you today, I want you to subscribe. I want you to like, share, pass it on to other friends, because I believe this little book and this journey that I'm going to take you on in these few shows, that you might not want to miss it. Because you see, I've done read a lot of this book, and I know what it contains. And I think it's going to enlighten a lot. And there's going to be a lot that really, truly need this message. I don't know today if you're willing to accept what I'm speaking. And you probably, if you're not about God or want to know any of this, have probably already turned the channel because saying this is a religious channel and I don't want to be a part of it. Why should I be a part of your imitation God? But let me tell you something. It's more than imitation. It's eternity. And it's your chance to find out more about this undying love that God has for each and every one of us. But if we don't take the time out to recognize it and come together and fellowship about it, then you might miss out. This was part one of a mini-series. And as I take you through this book called Done, I think it will enlighten you and make clear your path of righteousness. How do you like my new hat today? Thanks to the people down in Russellville and Broadry. They gave this to me. As you can see, it's the cross. Same people that designed my hat. If y'all get a chance, go up there and hit these people up. They're real good Christian people with good values and good morals. They believe in God like I do, and they support Him, or they wouldn't make the hats. Like I said, I just want to bring you in today to make you aware of some of the good devotionals that I'm going to be acquiring with this book. If it's something that you want to see more of in the future after I finish this book, and you want me to look into other books, if you want to get into other thoughts that's Bible related that you feel that I would need to talk on, then by all means subscribe there and put it in a comment in me, and then that way I'll see it and we'll check it out. We'll go and get the books that you feel that makes the Bible more understanding for others. But know that it won't be something that is a man's thought without God present. So, and I will check it out before I do a show on it. But if it's something that you're interested in, please by all means stay around, listen to the next chapter, because the next two are going to be humdingers, and I don't think you really want to miss it. This is Reverend Dream, and this is my daily devotional. God bless. Have a wonderful day.